just need a minute. Oh.
What's up, guys?
Hey guys, we're back again
with another video for you guys. Today is a Q&A video from a few of our followers on Instagram. We asked them to send us in some questions just so we can see what people want to know about us and bring you guys in a little bit more. So we're just gonna go jump right into it.
And I'm Sean.
I'm Shy.
And we are Sean and Shy.
I thought that's what he was looking for me to say, but I done bought the popcorn because I'm like,
he hungry.
And these questions about to be juicy.
He hungry.
Y'all nosy. Alright, so first question is, what is something interesting about you that most people don't know? You want to go first? What is something interesting about you individually that most people don't know?
Something interesting about me that most people won't know, I think, is, I would say, like, I'm cleaning wise. Like, I'm like, I think
OCD.
I have OCD with cleaning. Like, I am like a clean freak,
mm-hmm.
but I always wasn't this way. Like, as a child, I would tell him, like, I would go like 4 or 5 days without taking a shower. Like, yeah, like I would not take shower for days. I would not clean my room. I just was a dirty boy. But
as a kid, y'all.
As a kid, but once I started working for this company that I started working for, I just had adapted a different like change with that. So me is cleaning. Like if he does anything, like if I see him washing the dish or cleaning something that I usually clean, if he don't do it right, I'd be like right behind him, like just trying to make sure. And I know I got something that I have to control because he's not gonna clean how I clean. But for me, I don't think most people know how clean I am. Even with my car, like it's like everything gotta be a certain way, or I have like a fit. I have an attitude. So.
All right, so for me, what is something that's interesting about me that most people don't know? I would just say that it's very simple. That I really love to dance. A few people, like my close friends, may know that. My family knows that. Like if I go out, I'm always like jumping on the dance floor if we out at a party or anything. But you guys may not know that. So it's something very interesting, and people don't think I wouldn't even say people don't think I could dance, but most people when they first meet me, I don't think they assume that like, oh, he knows how to dance until I start dancing. They just be like, oh,
because he's shy for shy.
I'm not shy when it comes to the dance floor. I'm not shy.
He'll tear it up though when he get into his groove.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I can be shy. Excuse me, y'all. This popcorn.
Yeah.
So what it is that if I don't feel like dancing, I can be shy, but I have to feel like dancing. Like if people like dance, let me see you dance. It's always like when somebody's asking me to do it, it's just like, no, I don't want to. But when I just have to be in that groove. Some of you might feel the same way. Like if you like to dance or if you like to do anything, when somebody's like pressing you to do it, you resent it more. But it's like when it comes naturally when you want to do it on your own. It just flow. Next question. Next question is there a time or moment in the last year or month that you would change? If so, what would it be and why? And what would you have done differently? So we have to break that down in bite sizes. So the first question says, is there a time or moment in the last year or month that you would change?
Yes.
What would it? Well,
I guess when I'm saying, I apologize. When I say yes, it would be the way I view things as opposed to my significant others. So that's what I would change.
Something that is a time or moment.
Okay, so
in the last year or month that you would change.
Okay, so I got.
And what would you change about it?
Okay, so I can't remember vividly, but it was like we got into a conversation and I had a certain viewpoint, and he didn't give the response that I looked for. So inside myself, I got an attitude, and I just still kind of the conversation, but in the back of my mind, it was like I was like bothered. But then when I went and watched like a motivational video from Lisa, it's like we're not gonna always see eye to eye, and I can't always expect Shyheim to be on the same page as me or understand where I'm coming from. But as long as we could communicate, because we have to have a balance, and I think I always feel like we have to be on the same accord with everything. And in that moment of what we were talking about, he had a different opinion, and I just had to like, okay, it's no wrong. Don't get mad at him because he has his own opinion. So what I would change about that is if it came thing came back up or something that I'm not seeing him eye to eye on, I would just say it's okay and it's nothing for me to be mad about. It's just that we have a different opinion on whatever we're talking about.
Is there a time or moment in the last year or month that you would change? No, I didn't actually, because I was trying to figure out what you was talking about. Lord, in the last year, a month. Is there a time or moment in the last year or month that you would change? I'm gonna come back to this question, y'all, because this is like a in-depth question, and I need some time to think about it. So, I'll go to, has this pandemic brought you closer, or is it the same? For me, I would say we've always been pretty close. We've always spent time in the house together, so this pandemic really isn't any different from us, other than us being home more because we're working remotely from home now, so we see each other 24/7, like we basically are in each other's space all the time. And nothing has really changed about that. It's really the same. So yeah, that would be my answer.
Yeah, kind of the same thing that Shyheim said. I do know that I feel like I don't get enough time to miss him, but because I know that he's here and like we're not going to work and we part ways for 8 hours of the day. But other than that, yeah, it's been basically the same. I know sometimes we have like moments where it's just like we just need space because it's like we're always consumed with each other's energy, and he might have to go in the room and I might have to be in the living room just to give us some space, because if we're just constantly there, it's like I could just start an argument for no reason just because I just want to do it. And the best way for us to avoid
we don't argue like that, so
right. The best way to avoid that is to still try to create some type of space during our day, because we are quarantined together.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's what, if this will help answer the question a little bit better. Has it brought us closer? I feel like we're as close as we have always been. If anything, what we've been learning is to give each other our space, because we're confined to our apartment.
And communicate. If we don't communicate, it will be a whole different story. But we communicate. Look, I need space right now. I need to go away. It's nothing against you, and that just works because we both understand each other.
Would you prefer to be hurt by someone you love most or by someone you trust most? For me, that question is like, because somebody I love, I trust. So I don't see those two as two separate things. Like if I trust somebody, I love them because I could trust. Not necessarily. I could trust.
You could probably trust a coworker in a sense, but that doesn't mean you
love
have
them.
Love for them.
Yeah.
I think I would be more so hurt by trust. Like for me, trust is a moral, and it's something that.
No, it says, would you prefer?
It says,
would you prefer to be hurt by someone you trust or love?
Oh, I would rather be hurt by someone that I love than to trust, because trust, I would take it way more deep, because once I trust somebody, I trust you with everything. Love is love, but it's not, for me, it's not as significant as trust. Trust is like, I trust everything. I could still love you and not trust you, but trust to me is more.
See, I would rather be hurt by somebody I trust, because what he just helped me understand. just because I trust somebody don't mean that if something happens, it's like, hey, that's the end of it. But if I love you, that would be like somebody like my mom, like a relative, or my partner, that, like my boyfriend that I'm in a relationship with. I would prefer to be hurt by somebody that I trust. I really wouldn't prefer to be hurt by either one, but if I have to answer the question, then it would be I could trust a coworker, but if they hurt me, it's just like, okay. But if it's somebody I love and care about, it's like it'll hurt me even more. So I hopefully that makes sense, or it resonates with somebody out there. Even if y'all have a different answer to this question too, feel free to comment below and let us know which one you would prefer to be hurt by, because this is a serious question, because it's possible. Mm-hmm. The next question is, when you guys are in public together, do people stare? How does it make you feel or think? Have you had any bad experiences? People do stare.
Right.
Which is normal.
People do stare. I would say in the beginning it was a challenge, because I was just so uneasy, like, oh, it's two guys walking in here, and it's just us at the restaurant or wherever we're at, and people just looking at you, and it's just like, it's so much tension. But now I've overcame that with confidence. Like, I just don't view it as how I said in a prior video, like when we're out in public, how it would be a girl and a guy. It's just like, it's so common that when it's two guys, it just be like this tension. But yes, it's very challenging, but I always just remind myself that I'm confident, that nobody else's opinions matter for me.
Yeah. So back to what I was saying, people do stare. They stare at us. People stare even when I'm not with him, so that's kind of a normal thing. Sometimes I'm annoyed by it. I think that's just natural human nature. I'm just like, what is they looking at? But then sometimes I have to remind myself, like, get out of that negative spirit, because some people actually are looking at you and admiring you. So you never know why somebody is staring at you. Sometimes we think negative things off the bat when we see somebody staring at us. So sometimes even when me and him are together, some people are admiring us, like looking at us like, oh my God, they're so brave. Like, they're out in the open, hugging each other, holding each other's hands, kissing. So you just never know what somebody is thinking. So the second part to that question is, how does it make you feel or think? I would say in the beginning, coming out into my sexuality, I would feel a little self-conscious, or just like ashamed, because it's just like, you have to, some people are naturally born with that confidence or courage, but I think with me over time, as I as I got to know myself, I began to build up that confidence, and now I'm just like, it don't make me or break me. If you staring at me, it's just like, I know I look good. I admired myself before I walked out the door that morning, so it's just like, hey, you just making me feel, whether you staring, so, if I look that bad, it's just like, oh, you staring for a long time. But I don't think too much of it. Have we had any bad experiences? No. Nobody's ever been. I think by the grace of God, nobody's haven't challenged us or anything like that. No, we haven't had any bad experience as far as like out in the public. If you had to, this is a funny question. If you had to wear one shoe for the rest of your life, what would it be? What shoe would it be?
For me, I'm not gonna say I'm not. I'm just gonna go off the shoes that I have. And if it was
any shoe, even if it ain't.
So you say like a brand, or just?
If you had to wear one shoe for the rest of your life, what would it be? It didn't say like a shoe in your closet. Just any shoe.
Oh, maybe you should answer that first, because I'm lost a little bit.
I'm sitting here trying to think about it. I'm trying to think, because if I had to wear it for the rest of my life, I want it to be comfortable. And I ain't even what it is.
Maybe a running sneaker. I don't know.
Oh, Yeezy.
I was about to say Yeezy, but
because they're very comfortable.
And it's like you can walk around,
and it would be Yeezy. if I had to wear one shoe for the rest of my life, it would be Yeezy. Period. And that's my man, so I love him. Like, not my man, literally, but that's my boy. Boy, stop showing off for the camera.
No.
Dream car.
Escalade.
Dream car for me would be a G-Wagon AMG. A G-Wagon AMG, yes. Mercedes-Benz.
He's a Mercedes guy. You keep giving me this side eye.
laugh.
I'm gonna start yawning next.
Favorite dessert?
For me, I'm not.
No, and okay, well, let's spice it up a little bit. What's mine? And which I'll tell you what I think is yours. What's my favorite dessert?
You like brownie ice cream.
Oh, what? I'm thinking just
With a powder.
I'm thinking like fruit. I'm just thinking fruit. I forget that dessert.
Watermelon, you was about to say?
What would you say my favorite dessert was?
I know you like brownie ice cream.
Oh, okay. Your favorite dessert? I would say butter pecan ice cream.
Yeah.
That's
that,
not my
and
favorite
I like
dessert
cheesecake.
though. My favorite dessert is strawberry cake.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I understand now.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
That you like, but you like
strawberry
brownies and ice cream too.
Strawberry cake.
I wouldn't know if
What ice
I
cream?
wouldn't say favorite.
Oh, he don't know me, y'all.
I know him.
If all of my followers that have been following me, everybody know I
If y'all
love
knew that it was strawberry cake,
cake.
please put it below.
He should know.
You guys know that.
What? Count on how many times when I made a brownie more than I made a strawberry cake?
You made a strawberry cake here like 3 or 4 times.
In general, I made it at the group home before.
Yeah.
Boy, bye.
So
Next, my favorite dessert is strawberry. So if anybody want to send me a strawberry cake, that's my favorite dessert. Period. How much money? Ooh, I like this talk. How much money? Your phone shut off too. How much money do you feel you'll need How much money do you feel you need, like your yearly salary, to be content with your life?
That's a good question. It's a good question because I'm actually reading a book right now that's a question that I need to know, like how much would I want to earn, right? Or need.
How much do you feel like you would need, like for your yearly salary in order for you to be like satisfied with your life?
$1 million to start.
A year. $1 million a year?
Yeah, $1 million a year to start. Because I mean, right now I'm making a certain amount and it's doing good. But with more money, I could do a lot more. But I'm happy and I'm grateful. I will say that I'm grateful and happy for what I have right now. But $1 million is what I desire.
For me, it would have to be 50. 50 mil. And the reason I say that, for me to be content in life, because there's so many things that play into what will help me be content, and that's giving back to people. So, and it's a lot of people in my family that I'm going to take care of. So, I would say 50 mil for me to be content in life, because I want to get my dream house, get our dream cars, buy a few people a house, and give back. So, to have a little bit instead. But I mean, 50 mil may be a stretch. Yearly, I would say a yearly salary. Yearly, 5 mil a year is fine.
Yeah, I mean, and even if you want a 50, it's not a stretch. It's possible. You can do whatever you want.
50 million a year.
Yeah.
That would make me yeah. I mean, I want to be realistic though. Oprah or Bill Gates ain't even make it 50 million. Well, I mean, they could be. Child, don't come comment and then under this video, because go do your research.
I got faith in
Realistically though, I ain't even about to go into that. If you moved out of the country to live, where would you go? Who just happened?
Me, I honestly don't know. I've only visited a certain amount of places, so that's what I'm going off of. But I did like Jamaica. But as far as living wise, Out of the country, I don't know. Maybe the Bahamas. I'm not sure. I don't know.
You have to answer the question.
Well, I don't know.
Okay. If you moved out of the country, where would you go? For me, it would be between Hawaii and out of the country. That's broad. Yeah, it would have to be Hawaii or Bora Bora. If I had to move out of the country, where would I live? If you had kids, how many would you want, and would you want the names to? What would you want the names to be?
Oh, we actually talked about this. I would want 2, and I just right now I can't remember the names, but for me, I would want 2. Do you remember the names? Or how many do you want?
No. I would want 2 kids, and it was so many names. But if I could think of like how many kids is what I want. Yeah, 2 would be a good amount for me. What would you want the names to be?
Like it was something
if I
shy.
could think off my head, what would I want the names to be? I know we were saying something with a S.
Cause we the S's, so.
But.
Shoot the boat. We had wrote this down, but I don't know.
We'll come back to y'all.
We wrote it down.
Yeah, we'll come back to that question. Dream style of home / real estate.
So, my dream style of home / real estate is a home with like, I don't know if you guys know, like when you drive into a home and they got like this big, like a round driveway, like it's like a driveway that goes around and then the house is in the back. That's mine. A pool, a balcony, lots of grass, and multiple showers, and a basement with a bowling alley. I will have a bowling alley in my house because that's like a big hobby of mine, bowling. So that's what I say mine would be: bowling, pool, front driveway.
My dream style of home is, I'd say it's, I had to actually look it up just to confirm, is modern. A modern home. I would want a modern home. Just because I like how classy they look. They're very chic and just unusual. It's like not the norm. You can do a lot with them. So yeah, I would get very creative with the modern home. Ooh, excuse me. What do you hope to achieve with your YouTube channel?
I hope to achieve not a monetary, it's not more so monetary, it's just more so to reach people out there that just need my advice or my support, just to hear my voice, to bring them out of depression or just to push them forward in whatever they want in life. That's my biggest thing, is to give back and just be on camera and touching someone out there that needed to hear my voice.
Yeah, I agree. Name 3 things that are on your bucket list.
Skydiving. I think, no, jumping out of a plane. Is that skydiving? Okay, skydiving. Having like, we were watching some people, they had they have food on top of the air, like they got into this thing and then it took them up top and they ate in the air.
And in the sky.
Okay, that, and the last one would be, I guess like zip lining, like in the woods or something like that. I would want to try that.
Mine is skydiving is one. I need to check off my bucket list. Swimming, because I don't currently at the moment know how to swim, so that needs to be off my bucket list. That's on my bucket list because for a while it has been a fear of mine. So I just want to conquer that fear and learn how to swim, because I like see people jumping in the water and in the ocean and stuff like that, and it just looks so fun. So yeah, that's the second thing. And the third thing that is on my bucket list.
Marrying me.
That's not on my bucket list. I guess jumping off a boat. Learning how to swim, jumping off a boat into the ocean.
You've done that. Jumping off the boat.
No, like without a life jacket though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, jumping off the boat without a life jacket, learning how to swim, and skydiving. Do y'all have any planned trips or vacations coming up after this COVID is over with?
At the moment,
Planned? No.
No.
Ideas of where we want to go? Yes.
yeah, because we were planning to go to Hawaii for my birthday, which is in like on May 30th, and we'll be still quarantined. So
Yeah. It's a few trips, places I was thinking about going to prior to this. Like we was already like okay, we're gonna go here. We were supposed to be going to LA for my cousin's birthday last month.
right,
April 30th, and then this month we were supposed to be going to Hawaii for his birthday. So yeah, the trips would have been basically we would have been going on them, and it's just like this whole COVID thing just is in a way, I'm sure, for everybody that has our natural travelers. If you ask me, I wish all this stuff was over so everybody could get out here and get back to their natural traveling lives. So this concludes part 1 of this video. We're going to give you guys a second video answering the rest of the questions.
yeah, just stay tuned, and like he said, we'll give you guys a second portion because it took too long. So you guys have a good night. Talk to you guys later. See you soon.
Peace out.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Damn. I'm gonna clip this part out. Damn, I gotta stroll way up to get this.
Popcorn, he chilling. He smacking. It must be that
Remember I
good.
said I'm clipping this part out.
Oh. Well, then this thing probably should stop then.
Should have wrote the damn question down. Oh god. Well, it's not gonna really be.
I mean,
I
I
could
think
just
I
read
could
them.
pick up.
I could just read them all.
Okay.